We're in the media centre at the CYC for the Rolex Sydney Hobart, and we're found from San Francisco. We've got a first-timer, Justin Schaeffer. Justin, welcome to Australia, welcome to the CYC, welcome to the Rolex Sydney Hobart, and it looks like you're going to get a bit of an armchair ride.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Really excited to be doing the Hobart with Winning Appliances.
Well, it's good. Tell us about what you're doing with the boys at Winning. Is it you?
I'm the navigator on the boat. Spent the better part of this year focused on that role and doing that with the group here. We have a really great group of sailors on board, both to go down but also really to honor Peter Dean, as you may have heard, whose father passed away in the '98 race. So here to celebrate the 20th anniversary, we have that as well.
And of course, you guys have you've chartered Matt Allen's large boat, the big boat.
Yeah, we're sailing on the Carkeek 60, which is the Ichiban, as Winning Appliances.
Very good. Now, what have you got in? Have you done major yacht races around the world apart from?
I've done a number of them. This year alone, did the Bermuda race, the Puerto Vallarta race. Let's see, a lot of 52 sailing around the U.S. and in Europe as well. It's been a good year.
That's very good. Well, you're looking forward to it?
I sure am.
Well, yeah, I suppose if you've
came down for a little more weather, though. It's looking relatively mild, but I suppose we shouldn't complain about that.
Well, there's a lot of people who are wanting more weather right at this moment, especially at the top end of the fleet, your end.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be, I don't think so. But it's up to the weather gods. Now, you also have another hat, don't you? You.
I do, yeah.
You're interested in the America's Cup, I believe.
Yeah, we've just announced our entry, Stars and Stripes Team USA. I'm working with Mike Buckley, Taylor Canfield, and a really great group of other folks on putting that together.
I believe you're building a boat in Michigan, are you?
We are, yeah.
How far down the track are you with all that?
It's still early days, but it's coming along really nicely. We're focused on being ready to show up and race in Calgary in October.
In October?
Yeah.
Very good. Now look, you bought the package from the New Zealand yacht, from MST New Zealand?
Yeah, we're doing a big announcement in January. We're looking forward to talking a little bit more about that, but we have purchased a design package from Team New Zealand and have been enjoying working with them thus far, and also building our team. Our big focus for Stars and Stripes Team USA is building an all-American team of sailors, designers, and engineers. So certainly learning from the Kiwis and the design package that's gotten us into the game at this stage, but also really excited about promoting and influencing the next generation of sailors in the United States.
Yeah, I believe that you announced the other day that you're doing a crew call.
Yes, we are. Yeah, more news on that in the new year, but looking to put tryouts together here in very short order.
But you're going to make it an all-American crew? We
are, yes.
Well, that'll be the first one for a while.
It's been a little while.
Indeed, good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I saw the Dennis's blog the other day, who spoke very nicely about you guys. Actually, we covered it in the World of War this week.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So we've been following you around what you're doing. So you better give us some background. Can you give us any names of your designers and who's working with you, etc.?
Yeah, the lead of our design team is J.B. Braun. He's the current Chief Technology Officer of North Sails, and he is 20 years into winning the America's Cup, the Volvo race, a number of other races. Really talented guy, and an honor to be working with him.
Good. And any other in your top echelon there? Have you announced any of that?
We haven't talked about the sailing team publicly. Some other folks on our executive team who we have talked a bit about. Melinda Erklins, who is the general counsel for Oracle Racing for some time and has as much legal experience as anybody in the Cup.
You'll need it.
Has joined us.
You'll need it.
Yeah, so we're learning. She's been really wonderful. Todd Reynolds, also on the team, is our COO, helping manage the build process and kind of day-to-day the organization. He planned and executed the America's Cup World Series event in Chicago in Japan, and was part of the process to put together the bid to bring the America's Cup to Chicago, had Oracle won in Bermuda. So a really talented guy as well.
Are you going to do any interim boats, any trial boats, mules or whatever?
We are right now focused, as I mentioned, on making sure we show up and are prepared for the regatta in Calgary. So how we get there, we'll see.
How's your funding going?
It's coming along. We've been so far supported by a great group of Americans who are excited about our vision and our purpose for the team. We certainly aren't done fundraising, but we have enough to get started, and we're off and running.
Well, as you know, our program, a lot of water goes through the USA, and we've got a very huge viewing audience there. So now's your time. Do your pitch.
Well, the focus of the team is really straightforward. We're building an all-American team, as I mentioned. It's a grassroots team, community-driven. We are really focused on starting today to positively influence the next generation of American sailors. We believe, we don't necessarily need to even have won the America's Cup yet, though that's certainly our primary goal. But we can start today showing people that there's an opportunity to do this and to excel in the sport.
Sailing in America has sort of been off the boil, hasn't it, really, for the last 10 or so years? It's been quiet, hasn't it?
On a relative basis to the rest of the world, it certainly seems that way. We think there's a great opportunity to show people what's next and more of the future, and this is a great platform for that.
Well, good. Well, that all sounds terribly exciting. You've certainly got your work ahead of you, put it that way.
We sure do. So a little bit behind us and a lot ahead of us. It's been a great experience thus far, and looking forward to more.
Was it hard getting it all together, or because it's a late entry?
It is. It's been an interesting process. I joined the team sort of over the summer, having spent some time with some other friends in the sport, looking at participating in another team. But when Mike and Taylor approached me and said, "Hey, we'd like you to consider helping us steward and lead this team," it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. Mike's been working on this with Taylor for about a year and a half, sort of from the initial sort of inception moment, as he's talked about quite a bit publicly now. And we really picked up steam earlier this year with the support of some individuals and just the team coming together. That's really been the driver of the momentum thus far.
Getting Taylor is a bit of a coup for you, isn't he? Because he's hot at the moment for match racing.
He is a phenomenally talented sailor.
He is. He's done well, hasn't he?
He sure has, yeah.
And it's good to have a driver like that in hanging on to the piece of wood.
Absolutely. Though Taylor obviously is phenomenal. We are also really excited about putting this tryout together, as we mentioned, and making sure that we give the opportunity to a group of young American athletes to get on the boat and see what we can do.
Well, it's good, because the last time it was, 7 Aussies and 1 American or whatever. Look, great to have you here. We wish you all the best for the Hobart race. You've got, for this sort of breeze, I believe that you're in the right area as far as the handicap number is concerned, because that's where it'll come from.
Yeah, we sure are. It looks like a good race for us. We're in RSYR racing against 60, 70 footers, conventional ballast, and all the 52s. So Matt Allen will be tough to beat. I think he told Herman to make sure we didn't beat him, but we're going to do our best.
Well, that's the only way to look at it now. Don't let Matt have 1 inch, please.
Absolutely.
But it's good to see both his boats getting wet at the same time in the same race.
Absolutely. The 60 is a great boat. It's been great. We came down and did some sailing here about a month ago and got the boat up to speed, and been down here for about a week working on getting things ready, and now just focused on weather forecasting and routing for the team. Have
you done anything to it? Have you tweaked it or?
No, we're running the sort of same setup that Matt had sort of optimized. Big decisions are, of course, which sails we're bringing, and what we're doing in relation to this trough. So we've got a high pressure system up to the east of us and another one kind of southeast, and those two are going to merge over the next 24 hours out from the start, and how that all pans out is the first big feature to think about.
Just a word of warning to you though, Justin, you're with a bunch of 18-footer sailors, and you know what they're like, mate.
I do.
They don't know how to take their foot off the pedal.
No, that's what I like too, so that's good. We are not planning on taking our foot off the pedal at all.
Excellent. Look forward to seeing how you perform.
Thank
you. Great. Welcome to Australia. Have a great race. We'll certainly look with a lot of anticipation at what you're doing as far as the America's Cup is concerned. Our program, and this will go into our private club TV channel, which is showing in the Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron members bar.
Oh, nice.
So this will go there. So I'm sure they'll look at what you're doing with quite a lot of interest, as we all are, because there'll be 7 teams now.
It certainly looks that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great for the event. We think we're excited to build. I mean, for us, especially in the US, of course, the chance to move the sport forward and grow the sort of endemic audience for sailing is a great one. But I think bigger picture, building the kinds of commercial relationships we need to support what we're doing, to make the team ultimately sustainable on a longer term basis is really exciting. We look up to what the Kiwis have achieved with Team New Zealand tremendously.
Just as a matter of interest, what was your original feeling when you first saw the concept boat of what it was? The first time you actually saw the design look, did you go, wow, what's that? Yeah. What'd you say?
I've spent some time doing, just progressively doing more and more foiling. So I think that the AC-75 is a really interesting premise. They're big boats, they're complicated, they're going to be really difficult to sail, especially with 11 people. And we'll all have a lot on. So we don't have a lot of time to figure it out either.
Why? Well, what, if you're starting to sail the boat in October?
Earlier than that, yeah. We need to launch the boat this summer.
Yeah. God, heavens above, looking at it, that's only, what, 3 or 4 months away?
No, a few more than that.
Oh, yeah, relatively.
Yeah. Yeah, the goal, as I mentioned, is to get to that Calgary event and show up and be quite competitive and, see where we go from there.
Yeah. Well, we'll be looking with anticipation. As
Thank
I
you
said,
very
good
much.
luck, have a great race, and we'll see you in Hobart.
Cheers, happy holidays.
You too. This Rolex Sydney Hobart report is brought to you by Pantania Sail and Power Insurance.
No matter what sort of boat you have, whether it's a large power boat, a small yacht, a regular production vessel, give us a call at Pantanius and we'll do our best to satisfy your needs.